Okay, everybody. Wonderful to be here one more time back on the camera again. Just to give you a bit of moment of tranquility and calm and peace and balance in the sea of chaos which is your normal everyday life. Well, my life can be pretty chaotic too, you know. But I am a professional tarot reader. I've been doing this for over 15 years full-time professionally at the time of shooting this video. Maybe if I'm watching this video in another 15 years' time, I'll be very, very old. Not that I'm not very old already, judging by YouTube standards. Okay, standard rules apply. Don't forget to rate, comment, share, favorites. Click the bell, definitely click the bell. The bell is there to be clicked, because otherwise, if you don't, then you won't get updates as to when I'm putting out new content. There may be a short break and a hiatus at some point when I can't put out content. And then, hey presto, boom, I might suddenly put out this wonderful, like 1 hour long presentation upon something or other that suddenly percolates its way through into my tiny little mind. And anyway, here we go. Your 3-card tarot reading for today. If you appreciate what I do for you, don't forget to click on the heart-shaped thing called Super Thanks and chip me $1, chip me half a dollar, chip me $5, whatever it is you see fit. Because, you know, I'm the kind of person who would always give £1 to a street performer, and I'm like your street performer here on the internet in some respects. As I say, I do this professionally, so click on my channel name and go to my page, go to the About section, follow the links. If there's anything there that floats your boats, then let it float your boats and have a look and see what's going on there. Anyway, formalities aside, here we go. First card of your reading today. Aha! Happy days, a moment of opportunity, a moment of calm, a moment of balance. You're concerned about this, that and the other. You're thinking about your wealth in the future. You want to be able to do your wealth management moving into the future, but you're not sure whether you can. You're probably working out how to heal your financial situation. I love the mercurial symbol because it's speaking about something which is difficult. It's far off. Your life at the moment is complicated and difficult, and you don't quite know how to heal it. But as you go through the process of working things out, checks and balances, making mistakes, failing and going through failure and learning from it and moving on to the next form of success, then things start to get that little bit easier and bigger and better for you, doesn't it? And therefore, moving forward to a time of greater prosperity, greater health, of energy, of health of your life, because we don't talk about the healing of the body, we talk about the healing of your life, your family, your friendships, your relationships, your work life, and so on and so forth, and bringing that back on track for the purposes of keeping focus on things which are good for you, things which are wholesome, things which are true. Does that ring a bell to you? I don't know whether it does, but there's definitely a bell down below which you can click. Okay, next thing there, slow progress. So we've got this message here of there being a better future there for you, but you don't quite know how to get there yet. And then there's a sense of slow progress, which is what I always associate with this. I mean, okay, the card is labeled as debauch, which means too much. But does that sense of debauch refer to having eaten too much, drunk too much, enjoyed far too much of this, that and the other, you know, so such a thing as too much of a good thing? Or is it more to do with the fact that everything is too much for you at the moment and you're rather debauched from the level of busyness in your day-to-day life? Okay, I'm a very busy person. I've got things happening here, there and everywhere, and I have to do self-management regularly in order to make sure I don't become the negative force in my life. That's me, just me talking, okay? And the same thing must be true for yourself. It's a question of having that vision, not knowing how to get there, and working hard to try and get there. Then, okay, the card which I like to see horizontally rather than necessarily vertically or reversed, actually coming out upright. And this time, I think we can see this into literal sense. Just for today, just for this one particular reading. It's labelled as strength. Strength of purpose, strength of message, strength of movement forward. If it is true that the whole world is pressing on you, you're far too busy, you've got too much going on, you're frazzled, you're drained, you're working 3 jobs, you've got too much like on your plate at the moment, whatever, okay, then maybe it's a question of the strength, determination and focus to make you relentless to achieve your goals and get your life much more on track. I mean, many years ago my life was well off track. Alright, and I had to bring myself back on track bit by bit, and even going through various specific forms of self-development in order to achieve that. Alright, and I had some of it imposed upon me, and I had to impose some of it upon me. And the result was I came out a damn sight better person over time than I would have done if I hadn't gone through what I've been through. Does that make sense? Maybe there's a reflective message on this. And that reflective message is to think about where you've been, where you've come from, how far you've come. Okay? Maybe it's more a question of a time of gratitude, even for the negatives in your life, for how they have informed your growth. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. It makes sense to me personally for my own life. Maybe it'll make sense to you as well. Alright. Stay subscribed. Don't forget to click the bell, rate, favorites, share, and all that kind of other cool stuff. I think after a while it's just going to become something that we say repeatedly. If there was a zombie apocalypse, all the YouTubers going to be like walking out like zombies going, rate, share, subscribe, favorite, rate, share, subscribe, favorite. You know, I think it's going to be the way it's going to be in the future. If you like what I do, click the heart with a $sign in it, the super like button, and chip me a couple of dollars if you can. If you don't want to, then you don't have to, but if you do, I'll smile. And me smiling is actually something that's really worthwhile seeing. It's a bit like the animated Jim Carrey playing the Grinch. It's wonderful. And if I smile, then I put out more content, and then you can appreciate it more. I am your online street performer for today, professional tarot reader. And if you're interested in the Evening of Tarot, which I'm prophesizing for the future on this channel, namely a live streamed thing in which I'll be there to do readings for you and also to chat powered by willpower and love for as long as I can. And of course for you to be able to pay for those individual like one question readings, maybe with your name and your channel name kept anonymous, maybe, then that's something that I could do for you. Now we can see how that goes, and make any comments in the comment section about what you think and feel about that, and roughly what kind of like days of the week or times of the month or whatever it is that's better for you, and maybe I'll find a way of fitting in my schedule and yours, and it'll all be work together. Don't forget to click on my channel name, have a look at my links there, and I'll speak to you again very soon. Keep cool, calm and collected. Life is good.